it's surprisingly hard for the media to debunk some of Mr. Trump's statements in ways which the people who believe those statements will find convincing. I mean, one of the things I talk about in the book is about a movement which is essentially a reaction to Enlightenment rationalism. If rationalism focused on the use of reason and is most happy where arguments have been based on evidence and facts, a reaction to that, which is part of the broader romantic reaction to the Enlightenment, which says no, when we talk in public to each other, what matters most is identity and solidarity with a community. And what matters is my relationship to you, which very quickly becomes, Herder is key in this, an association with authentic language with nation and with the national community. So we talk honestly. And authenticists, I use this word authenticism because I think being authentic is, that's something, that's the eye, it's in the eye of the beholder. But people who struggle to appear authentic and who want to, if you like, leverage or exploit the idea of authenticity, this really begins in the 19th century. And of course, famously in the 1930s, the European fascists across Europe, but most famously, of course, Germany and Italy, authenticism becomes absolutely central to their appeal, and they try very hard to distinguish themselves in the way they speak from traditional, rational politicians. And so they focus much more on stories, and particularly stories about us and them. We're together. I'm like you. I'm not like an ordinary politician. I'm like you. I speak like you. I understand what you're going through. Together, we can ward off the threat from them, whoever them might be. Today, them might be the elites. We're probably both members of the elites, by the way, but i.e.
Well, I'm a Greek immigrant.
I'm an economic migrant myself. But they today might be the elites, the technocrats, foreigners, immigrants, and us are, in the context of this election, are true Americans. We are the honest, hard-working, the middle classes who have been left behind by globalization, whose contribution to this country is not properly rewarded or accepted or understood, and whose values are being undermined by multiculturalism or undermined by political correctness. You see Donald Trump when he has to mention the phrase political correctness and the spontaneous cheering. There's a sense of a culture and a set of values being stolen. So in that context, what matters, I think, to audiences is, does this story ring true? Does what the speaker is saying, does it feel emotionally true? Mm-hmm. And if it feels emotionally true, its kind of factuality, whether it's literally true or not, may not matter so much. And I think the trouble for the media is fact-checking and debunking individual statements by Donald Trump may well absolutely convince the readers of your newspaper or the viewers of C-SPAN, but they never believed him in the first place, probably. To the people who do believe him, they think it's the elite media trying to shut Donald Trump up or to damage him because he's telling the truth.